where? June, Wednesday the 29th. Time to get back on the water. And sitting at home for the heat. Looks like it's a popular day too, especially since there's been some postings of better fish being caught, maybe even tuna farther out. This is what I'm going to search for today. Oh, there's a big bunch of birds right off the point. Alright, time to head on out. Let's go inside and then come back and fish the afternoon right here on the way back in.
Checking out all these paddy areas. There's a lot of kelp paddy type things out here and bait in areas. I made some, but not as much as I thought I would make. So I'm still searching, but I don't see anything bigger in this area yet. So I'm making my way out deeper, trying to check out all this area as a bait. See if there's anything better. Nope, so far nothing. Postcard, Skiff up there. For bird action area. Right, dolphins up ahead. Feet here, but I don't see any marks of bait. Now obviously they're diving on bait, but I haven't seen. We're starting to get over it now. Starting to get over some kind of bait over here now. Let's see. I don't see anything on the surface though. I'm hoping to be able to get into something bigger marks. Good the surface. We'll cast it and then let it sink. The boat's coming. He saw the bird acting too, so they're hitting here. Good bait marks there. But we'll see if there's anything more on it. Got something. Not fighting back. Or maybe it is. We'll see what it is. I think it got something in it, but it's small. Probably a mackerel or something on the Cold Sniper. Who knows? We'll see. Yep. Cold Sniper got me a big old greenback. Nice big greenback to put on. Hold on, guy. Hold on. Hey, hold it. Got yourself a big old right in the pooper. Hold on. Gonna put you in the tank for now. Big match, good thing. Let's see if we can get something else out of it. $300 feet. Start that bottom and see what that is. Question mark. Bait is deep. Although the bait is up close higher too. That's how I got that bag. It's the dolphins again. My buddies. My buddies. Last time they didn't want to play, they just went by. There they are. One guy just went by. Go in a different direction. Don't buy this shit. It's polluting. Okay, so 142 feet. You can see a bunch of circles here because I went over and over again. Anyway, this whole area, when I came through, all of a sudden I spotted some fish breaking the water. Could have been yellowtail. Hard to tell because it only happened 3 times, and it was real quick. A little splash on the surface. I cast onto it, cast out past it, through it. And one time I had it like it started to chase it and then it didn't, and that was it. And now I got a big greenback fly lined out there. He's got about 11 to 12 incher. And anyway, he's swimming around. He gets anxious at times, but nothing's happening. I haven't seen those little breaks on the surface again. I said I had 3 chances cast into them. Saw because I saw spotted once or twice before, and I had to make sure because there's a little white caps. They're slowly going away now. They're not present, but there were so many more white caps. You can see a little bit out there, but the washing machine sloppiness, you get in. So all of a sudden it was hard to tell because it's been premium when I went outside looking for foamers. It's really hard to tell. And anyway, but on this one I was positive that there was a fish on there, and I cast it right into the thing, but no strikes. And then they're gone now. They're not jumping or anything. Haven't seen the big marks either on the fish finder. But so I'm just moving across the same area. It's just a little bit north, or started out just a little bit north of the south boundary. As you can see here, there's the boundary here. Shore's over here. But so I've been going around in here, in this part over here, and 140 feet basically. Caught yellows here and calicos before, and I've seen them boil a bunch of times. But anyway, yeah, that was my loop today. As you can see, the loop. See, I went way south. Went way south. Let's move it up. Went south part of the border, went way down here, even with Mission Beach basically, and then went way north. And I was in over 1,200 feet of water by fish fighter, didn't even find bottom anymore. Cruised all around all these miles. Again, just looking for marks of yellowtail to drop bait and or jigs. And the only time I found ones to throw the jigs on were once out there on what looked like a bunch of bait marks and nothing happened. And then the other one was when these guys broke the surface here a couple of times. And you know, were visual, all within like about 40 to 50 yards from me. But then I said it was only in this one little spot, and then they disappeared after, I mean, it wasn't even 3-4 minutes, and then they were gone. Because they came up several times, and then after that, nada. So, anyway, big loop around a lot of miles here, trying to find tuna out there. No signs, no foamers anyway, but again, the conditions made it also harder to tell if there had been any. Clear that course here. So, but yeah, see, went pretty far with the solo today. Looking for tuna. Now I'm still right here on the edge of that. See, right here. Anyway, I'm gonna start kind of making my way back toward the point, throwing the Big Mac. See what happens. Fly back. Greenback over there, he keeps tugging on it for a while, but he's just not wanting to leave that one area for some reason. A lot of other bait, I guess. But I don't know. Burned off earlier today, so it was really, the marine layer did not hang out. It was a bit overcast farther deeper when I went out earlier today, but visibility was not and then the sun enough warmed up. But the water is warmer out there. The warmest I got it was 73.8 out there. So, but there's also big giant things to kill a couple times here. But let's see. Right now it's 68.3. So it was funny. It went up to like 70, almost 74 degrees basically. When I went out deeper, and then as I got a little bit farther north, it actually got colder. So I guess the warm water hasn't quite made it up this far, and it's got to go farther south. So I was even with Mission Bay, and I guess their tuna right now is still farther down, probably a little south of San Diego Bay. So. The water is definitely warming up there, but not along the coast. The coast 68.3. I mean, that's still nice, but that's what it's been for a couple of weeks now. 67, 68. So it was kind of surprising when I went out deeper to find it like 74 degrees. Yeah, no tuna today. Did not find any. Hard to beat a day on the water though, even though it was kind of washing machine conditions. Trying to hitting back in was a little harder because I couldn't just go as flat out as I wanted to, because there were like more than 3 different angles of waves, and it was really fun. You'd pick one, but you had to really be on the steering, because sometimes a wave would pick you up and want to turn you, and you had to be real quick to just go down with it instead of because it wasn't the exact angle. But so I slowed it down a little bit to between 8.5 to 10.5 at times, and then the other times I could go 12 and 13. It all depends. But again, it's not, the surface condition isn't the same everywhere. It's like you'll be going, then half a mile is one thing, and then another half mile or a mile is a different kind of texture. It's weird. A lot choppier than I had expected it to be today, since the wind was only supposed to get up to 8 around midday, be speed of 4 miles an hour early. Well, that only lasted at lunch. Within less than an hour, it was already higher wind, and the surface was all kind of choppy. It's no problem. It's solo, it flies over it, but you do get a little bit splashed if it's in an angle where they're hitting you.